morning, everybody. Welcome to Beauty and the Beast read-through. Please take your seats.
You know, often you do a table read of a script, but this is something much more elaborate. It was something we planned and staged for days.
Exterior, castle grounds, night.
Will you join me for dinner?
I don't think you could even call it a read-through. It was all singing, all dancing.
It was a production unlike anything I've ever seen before.
A full ensemble cast that did dance choreography.
It was like a Broadway musical or something.
It was early days for musical training for Dan and Emma Watson, but I think for everyone who experienced it, it was an extremely memorable day.
In that moment, you knew that this was gonna be not only very special, but something that we all knew we had to live up to.
Interior, foyer, castle, day. Belle cautiously eases the door open and peeks inside. The atmosphere of the castle presses in on Belle.
Papa? Is that you?
Belle, how did you find me?
Who did this to you?
There's no time to explain. You must go.
I won't leave you.
Belle, this castle is alive. Run for your life before it finds you.
It?
The beast roars.
Who's there? Who are you?
The master of this castle.
I've come for my father. Release him.
Your father is a thief.
Liar.
He stole a rose.
A life sentence for a rose?
I received eternal damnation for one. Why shouldn't he? Now, do you still wish to take your father's place?
Come into the light.
And torches lining the dungeon walls illuminate a hideous horned face.
Your time is up. You must go now.
I love you, Belle. Don't be afraid.
I love you, Papa. I'm not afraid. And I will escape, I promise.
I'd been rehearsing for 3 weeks doing the Gaston number. They asked me the night before the read-through if I would mind doing it in front of the creative team. That day, we all felt something very special was going to happen.
Interior, country inn, night. Amidst the animal heads, antlers, and drunken villagers. There is an even sadder sight. Gaston. He drowns his sorrows in ale while Le Fou listens.
In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston. When I hunt, I sneak up with my quiver, and beasts of the field say a prayer. First I carefully aim for the liver, then I shoot from behind. Is that fair? I don't care.
No one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston.
In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge.
In a typical movie, you don't often do a table read. But in a musical, it's very important because it gets everybody focused. It sort of lights a fire under everything.
It was fantastic, and it was a great way to kick the whole thing off and really get a sense that you're going to make something that not many people have really tried before.
Be our guest, our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your meal. Yes, indeed, we aim to please, while the candlelight's still glowing. Let us help you, we'll keep going. Cause by cause, one by one, till you shout enough and done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll pop your feet up, but for now let's see. Come be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest.
Interior grand staircase, night. Belle is breathtaking as she descends from the east wing. Mustering his courage, the beast descends from the west wing. Belle and the beast meet at the landing, gaze into each other's eyes. Neither speaks.
When it came time to do Beauty and the Beast, Emma Watson surprised us all. She got up there and did the waltz, and it was so beautiful.
And then I remember Emma Thompson getting up, completely unprompted, and singing Beauty and the Beast. You could see the goosebumps.
Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
I realized then, wow, if this is what we can do before we've even started this process, I know that what we can achieve at the end will be really special.
Interior beast's lair. Cogsworth enters, eager for news.
Master, I may have had my doubts, but everything's moving like clockwork. True love really does win the day.
I let her go.
What? Why?
Because he loves her.
That beast will make off with your children. He'll come after them in the night.
No, he's not a creature. He's been cursed.
Oh yes, he will curse us all if we don't stop him. Well, I say we kill the beast. We're not safe until he's dead.
He'll come stalking us at night.
Set to sacrifice our children to his monstrous appetite.
He'll wreak havoc on our village if we let him wander free. So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me.
I won't let you do this.
We can't have her running off to warn the creature. Lock her up, her father too.
Get your hands off me!
LeFou, bring me my horse.
Gaston, I don't think this is...
Do you want to be next?
Light your torch, mount your horse.
Screw your courage to the sticking place.
We're counting on Gaston to lead the way.
Call it war, call it threat. You can bet they all will follow, for in times like this they'll do just as I say.
And there's a beast running wild, there's no question. But I fear the wrong monster's released.
Sally forth, tally ho, grab a sword, grab your bow, raise the Lord and here we go. Kill the beast!
Exterior highest turret. The beast senses Gaston's presence, turns.
Were you in love with her? Did you honestly think she'd want you?
He fires. The beast drops over the edge. Belle appears on the turret.
What have you done? Where is he?
You prefer this misshapen monster to me? When I offered you everything? When we return to the village, you will marry me and that beast's head will hang on our wall.
I am not a beast. Go. Get out.
The beast lunges, chasing him away. Belle gazes proudly into the beast's eyes. Boom! The beast roars in agony. Across the chasm, Belle spots Gaston on the crumbling walkway, rifle back in hand. But Gaston's weight and the blast of the rifle's recoil cause the walkway to collapse. In an instant, there's nothing beneath his feet, and he disappears in a cascade of stones. Belle cradles the beast's head, anguished.
You came back.
Please don't leave me. Come back. I love you.
With those words, the rose petals begin to float up, whirling, and as they rise from the floor, so does the beast. In the air, he spins, slowly at first, then faster, as the petals surround him, swirling and multiplying. Silence.
Belle. It's me.
Belle gazes into his blue eyes, smiles in recognition. They lean in for their first kiss.
Winter turns to spring. Famine turns to feast. Nature points the way. Nothing left to say. Beauty and the Beast. As the sun rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme.
By the end, the spirit of it had taken everybody over. There was a glow from that took us through into production.